Chris, 1-0 victory today. Thoughts on your team's performance?
Great day for the football club. You know, the scenes at the end. You know, we're not getting carried away, but it was brilliant to walk around the pitch, and the obvious connection that we've built up over you know the 2 or 3 years since we've been here was there and evident to see. So I really thank the supporters for driving us on, because there was a lot of tired bodies out there. It was a difficult afternoon, and they changed their shape and went diamond. You know, we've played at that shape before, and it really does cause a lot of teams problems. It's really a risky shape to play. So we were a little bit disappointed that we didn't find the second goal. We didn't get the ball out the middle because there was a lot of bodies in there, but we were good in both boxes, especially from a defensive point of view. Goalkeeper's made a couple of terrific saves. As I said, a lot of tired legs being driven on by our supporters. It's another win for us, 43 points at this stage of the season. You know, I was delighted when we got to 40 after the Brighton game. We were all a little bit frustrated afterwards, me included. But we've, you know, took a step back, analysed it and gone again. Quarter-finals of the FA Cup, great tie around the corner for the football club. And yet again, a huge connection between supporters and players and staff, and that is absolutely priceless as far as I'm concerned.
Dominant first half display. Billy Sharp steps up with the goal again, but a word for John Lundstrom with the cross. Big decision to put him in today ahead of Sander Berge.
Yeah, everybody knows we all have. I've got big decisions to make, but Sander understood it. You know, he needs a breather. We've talked about it. You know, I don't think for the life of me there should be any criticism about a young 21-year-old lad that's not played in the Premier League. He's an outstanding talent. He's a popular boy, and he understands that it's an inclusive group, and they're all together and all trying to get the same outcome. John's had to, from my point of view, you know, John went through a little period where he needed to come out of the team, and we had an opportunity going and getting Sander. And Zander's played, and now John's in now, and that's what it's all about. And everybody has to accept that and understand that. And I have to plot my way through a season, plot my way through periods. You know, Sander played 100 minutes on Tuesday in his natural position. He's come in and played in a different position. Everybody talks about the shape of the team, and you know, you're not just going to automatically pick it up and run away with it and be this incredibly, unbelievably player. But that boy's going to be a good player. Lundstrom's a good player for us. Fleck is, Norwood, Egan, O'Connor, they're really good players. But the biggest thing is that, you know, they're trying their balls off for me and our football club, and that's good enough for me.
3 goals in 4 games now for Billy Sharp. He's really taken his opportunity, hasn't he?
Yeah, talks about the skipper and his influence in the change room when he wasn't playing, and he you know, he kept himself right. Mentally, physically, he kept himself right, and nobody's doubting that he can't finish, and it's about the group, and you know, he's coming at this stage of the season, and obviously, you know, added to what we've got. We've got 5 really good strikers. We've got 2 that run away. There's 2 that link, and Billy's in between. So we have to use, you know, and get the best out of all of them. And at the moment, it's Billy and Ollie Mack, and said Didsy will have to be a little bit patient, and Lise will, and they'll have to do well from a Monday to Friday as well, and Richario will. His future is not decided by how many minutes he plays as well. Team's going well. He's got 43 points in the quarter-final of the FA Cup, playing to a full house that the players love playing in front of, and I'm sure the supporters, you know, get the feel that they're inspiring the team to bigger and greater heights, and as I said, a really together committed group who's, you know, just next hurdle in front of us, trying to get over, and we're managing doing that at the moment.